You're watching Legends of Rod and Reel.
If you think life is easy for a fishing legend, think of Gary Parsons, a doctor of dentistry who decided that yanking walleyes was more fun than yanking teeth.
Got one. I'm in the zone. It's nicer. Oh yeah, that's a good one. This is a fun jig fish. Whoa! This is very typical northern Wisconsin in these smaller lakes fish. Actually, probably 17 inches or so.
When Gary Parsons is in his walleye fishing zone, nobody does it better or smarter.
Yeah. Everyone that walleye fishes thinks you have to use real leeches or real minnows and stuff. This weed fishing with gulp tails like this is just so deadly. And you can work the jigs fast and they just whack them.
Gary has been at the top of the tournament world for decades, winning more Angler of the Year titles and parlaying his walleye savvy into television shows, a walleye website, and a walleye catching career unmatched in America.
You know, walleyes, I think, have always been my favorite. It was my father's favorite, it was my grandparents' favorite fish to fish for. Although Dad really musky fished a lot too, and I did in my early years. But there's something about walleyes. Oh, you'd think that there'd be one just sitting on the edge of that drop-off, wouldn't you? Oh, and it's a big one. It is a pretty nice one.
Once more, the walleye master calls it.
Oh, baby, baby, baby. That's a good fish, Dad.
Boy, he's got a strong head on him.
He's not 3, but he's 2 1/4.
Look how fat.
He's just a porker.
Looks like it's ready to spawn.
I know it.
Up next, the story of an Ohio kid by the name of Joe Thomas, who dreamed about big fish and even bigger goals.
I think probably my first real vivid memories were my trips to Canada with my parents. We would go to these pristine lakes and streams and fish for pike and walleye and speckled trout. And I think that's probably what hooked me more than anything, was to go to a place where you caught a lot of fish. And I still, to this day, I think that's so important.
Joe long ago started as a tournament angler who watched his winning ways lead to a popular television show.
You've got to really, really want it, and you've got to have a burning desire to do whatever it takes, to drive however many miles you have to drive, to spend how many ever nights sleeping in your truck, to do whatever it takes to make it happen. I happened to dig this up. This is the one right here. This is the 100 grand. This was a big deal.
But when you win the biggest payout in fishing, the Redman All-American,
it was pretty awesome. It was definitely wonderful feeling knowing that we're thinking about getting married and now we have a great new start.
This was probably the milestone in my career, and it set the precedence for, for what all has happened since then.
Later, another big deal, a television hit show.
I'm so proud of Ultimate Match Fishing.
What happens when you bring the world's most competitive bass anglers to a tournament?
That was a concept that I wanted to portray for years, and now it's been on the air for 5 years and it's very successful.
A west wind makes it odd to even just pull off the dock, doesn't it?
Legendary angler Ken Harris knows what he's doing. He's got to.
Let's go back into Jewfish Basin. We'll go back there and find some lemon sharks, and it'll be pretty cool.
With son Clay and friend Billy Green, the three head out to a little spot called Jewfish Basin.
It's just beautiful. One of my very favorite places to go. We'll be setting up right on the flat, right on the edge of a channel, drawing in some lemon sharks and stuff, and we'll play with them with fly rod and swimming lures, and it'll be fun.
Sharks and fly rods? It's what's made Harris a legendary angler.
Hello.
That and a few world records.
Came right up to the top there, and there's a lemon shark. He's about 70-pound len. You know, the pursuit of records at one time was pretty important to me, and I really enjoyed it. Most all of them were the product of planning, that we looked in the record book, we said, well, here's a record that we could actually do. And then we would pick the tackle and everything, go out and do it. That's a nurse, isn't it?
While he doesn't chase tournaments or records any longer, Ken still chases those sharks.
Yay!
And frankly, Ken is concerned about the conservation of sharks.
Curate motor vessel Tiger Cat outbound South Basin Western Marina. Any concern?
And so Ken also takes time to teach folks the wonders of sharks.
Oh, I see the fin.
Here he comes.
Catching sharks or watching sharks. Either way, Ken Harris is a legend.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's making smaller and smaller circles.
Awesome. Yeah, I got up this morning, heard the birds doing that morning opera. I thought, all right, hop in.
But wait, this fella is a legend too. Second to nobody in a riverboat. His name? Cat Daddy.
North Topeka. I'm a north side cat man. This is it, man. It's my flat bottom girl right here. Best boat I ever had, and I've had 3 of them.
On this day, son Brandon tags along as the two head for catfish hotspots in the waters around Topeka, Kansas.
This is one of my favorite lakes out here. I tell you, I kind of get like a bird dog on point sometimes. I'll sit there and hover on that rod just waiting for him to lick on it. Once you get 3 rods out, you gotta have constant movement, man. Peripheral vision helps.
Doesn't take long, somebody's tugging on a catfish.
Oh, he feels pretty good if I keep him out of the brush. I feel like maybe a 2-pounder, 3-pounder. Oh, that's dinner there. That's a nice channel cat there, boy.
Beside Cat Savvy, did we mention Cat Daddy is, well, colorful?
That's a beautiful fish.
By day or by night, Cat Daddy is out a catting.
That's a nice bait right there.
Cat Daddy and friends bait the hooks and hang the lines, then wait.
Something going on here. We got something going on here. Pull the limb. Just pull the limb back, we'll be all right. We'll see what's up with this one. I'm gonna come in sideways on him.
When you're a catfish legend, the cats show up in all sizes and shapes.
Boy, that's a channel cat. Look how big that channel cat is. That's a nice one.
Yeah, he might be an 18.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way life goes when you're the Cat Daddy of Topeka. One big cat, then another.
What's he like, boy? Oh, get that mouth. I'll get you. Come to Daddy. This is it. It don't get no finer on the Kansas River. Not around these neck of the woods. That's a fish, man. Yeah.
Big mouth, a river giant living where only cat addicts tread. Cat addicts like Cat Daddy.
It's kind of like old Rodney Dangerfield always said, you know, I just don't get no respect. Us cat men, we're just still hanging around doing our thing, having fun catching them big old fish. Adios, baby. Adios.